from sportbiketrackgear.com. Today we're going to do a video review on a brand new glove for 2010 and beyond from Teknic. This is the all-new Teknic Xcelerator full gauntlet glove. Let's first give you an idea of the pre-curve sewn in this glove. The intended purpose for this is going to be sport bike riding, okay? Street riding and track riding, both. Very protective, tons of feel. You can see the pre-curve here certainly lends itself to the sport bike arena without question. In this glove they've used some fantastic materials. The back side of the glove, the leather is Japanese premium grade drum dyed cowhide, some of the best stuff you can buy. The palm is kangaroo, and it's a nice graded kangaroo. This thing offers a ton of feel, feels great in all the fingertips. It's going to be a wonderful glove for some real precision riding, no doubt. I'd also like to point out too the stitch they used here on the fingers. Instead of using your standard external stitch where you just kind of lay the two pieces of leather on top of each other and stitch over it, they've done more of a step seam here where the back part of the finger is kind of inside of that, and then they went over the top of the kangaroo. That offers great feel, and you typically only see that on some of the best gloves in the world, so it's nice that they've included that on the Xcelerator. Let's go to the Knox scaphoid system too that they've included here. This SPS system is one of my favorite additions to any glove, okay? You see it and you're like, man, am I going to notice that when I ride it? No, you don't. You don't even know it's there. The only time you're going to know that it's there is if you happen to have a fall in these gloves. How they work is quite simple, really. When we fall, I think anyone's instinct is going to be to put your hands out and brace your fall, okay? You take a standard glove with just a standard leather palm. Put the leather on the ground. It can grab the pavement and do a couple of different things. Thing one is it can overload the seams on the glove, pull the glove apart, and then you have your palm without any protection sliding on the ground. That is definitely not good. Another thing it can do is transfer a ton of energy to your hand and into your arm. That can either send you tumbling, which as we all know hurts a little bit, or it can damage the scaphoid, some kind of arm injury. These plastic pucks have a very low coefficient of friction, just like your knee puck on your race suit. Put your hands out, these pucks hit the ground, they slide really easy. Less energy transfer to the glove, it gets you sliding on your side or your back sooner, okay, because your hand just comes right out from underneath you. This technology has been out for a few years now from Knox. They've done a great job and it works. We've got a couple of crashed gloves here, different various models that have used this, and I got to tell you, this thing is working brilliant. I love seeing this added to any glove. In the palm and pinky area, in between the layers of leather and kangaroo, they also have used some Kevlar to back that up, okay? Really fortifies those areas. Let's stay on the pinky now. Jake, if you want to kind of tighten up here on the pinky, they have really went the extra mile with protecting the side of your palm and your pinky. They've taken in this area here what is normally just a standard knuckle protector, kind of skewed it a little bit, so it's protecting more of the side of the knuckle on the pinky, and that's really the vulnerable area. Further up on the first knuckle, closed cell foam padding sewn in between the external layer and the internal layer. Tons of protection there. Remember the Kevlar that's also in there, and that piece of Japanese cow goes all the way back to the wrist. You'll note here, back of the hand, kind of here on the edge, closed cell foam padding protecting that. Closed cell foam padding here, falls right on my wrist bone, perfect spot. We have a rubberized protector here for the wrist. Nice positioning once again. Let's move on to the fingers of the Xcelerator glove. Lots of accordion stretch panels sewn into the leather on the three main fingers. I mean, when I ride, I'm typically two-finger braking and two-finger clutch. So I really focus mainly on these two. They've included some additional panels here in that finger. You'll note the knuckle protectors also serve as vents to bring a little bit of air into the glove, okay? And when you push down on them, they collapse a bit to help absorb energy, just to protect your knuckles as best they can. You can see those panels here clearly working when I make a fist. Knuckle protector uses the Teknic air blade system. They've got kind of a carbon fiber look to a plastic blade here. You fall down, the blade hits the ground, it kind of collapses, helps to absorb some energy. There's foam padding behind it, of course. It uses the tunnel system here from Teknic, and you can see that it just really lets the glove articulate without pulling on the entire gauntlet. We've got a lot of protection here for the back of the hand and the closed cell foam padding. Inside of the wrist, right here, lots of protection, closed cell foam padding. For the thumb, we have an additional overlay of the Japanese cow. We have a nice accordion panel sewn in for comfort and mobility. Closed cell foam padding here. In between the multiple layers of leather for impact and abrasion protection there on the thumb. Closure system. We have basically a two-stage closure. Here's the one at the wrist, and up here at the gauntlet. This will allow you to really adjust this to go over, most any suit or jacket that will accept a gauntlet style glove. We think this is a very well made glove. This is Teknic's new high-end glove for 2010. They've done a nice job. The construction looks great, quality looks great, tons of feel. This is the Teknic Xcelerator glove from sportbiketrackgear.com. A quick note on sizing for the Teknic Xcelerator glove. I am normally a 2X in almost every common glove out there. I had to put on an extra large in the Xcelerator to get the fit that I like. Okay? We've passed it around the shop a little bit. Guys have tried on different sizes. Most of us are finding that to get a good fit, we had to go one size down from our standard sizing. As always, we're here. We're available to answer your questions. All of our staff understands the product. Many have ridden in it. At least everybody's tried it on. Give us a call. Happy to help you out.